So let's talk about the elephant in the room. I haven't made a video since May of 2021. I believe that was the last time I made a video. So I'm gonna probably dash some hopes immediately. At this current time, I do not have any intentions of making videos. Now let me explain why. I have a full-time job. Full 40-hour-a-week job that drains me mentally. And yeah. Let me just, I'm basically gonna go over what I had put in that post a few months, like 10 months ago or something, without looking at it, so I'm probably gonna be repeating the same information. So, if you were around, let's say the first half of 2021, where I started, like, pumping out videos. So, the reason I had to do that was I had no job. YouTube and Twitch were my only source of money. I could not get a job. Nobody would take a chance on a friggin' fresh graduate just out of college at that point in time. Nobody would even look at me. So, I had to bank on all of the monetization from Twitch and YouTube. So if you're wondering why, like if you look back at the videos for 2021, they're like mostly TF2. I tried to slot in some non-TF2 ones for my own sanity, but they were mostly TF2 because I needed to make money. Like, I'll be frank with you guys. We were in trouble. In April of 2021, I had a friend who offered me, like, hey, my company's doing an internship, and if you're willing to learn to code, we will, I'll hire you. And I'm like, fuck it, I need a job, I will do it. So that turned into a full-time job, obviously, in which I'm now an application developer. Whoa. I think I've stated this before. I'll say this again. I did not willingly go back to making TF2 content. Like, I'll be honest. Did not want to. A lot of the videos that came out at that time that were TF2 were actually ideas that I had scrapped in previous years for one reason or another. But I was so desperate, I was like, I have to. I have no other ideas. I have to. I was about to ask burnout much. Yeah, no, it was, so the first 5 months of 2021, I was absolutely miserable. There were some other life things that are personal that I won't get into that were, so they kind of like all jumped on each other and made everything awful. Point being, I was not doing good mentally, physically, and financially, I guess. So once I got the internship, I kind of had to dive into that because I had to learn coding. Like, that was the stipulation of the job. I had to learn how to code. And I previously have a bunch of anxiety because coding's not my strong suit. So I had to like double down on that and really focus. But yeah, that's kind of why I disappeared. The long and short of it is really bad burnout, like extremely bad burnout. And I know a lot of people probably think, oh, you were in a really lucky position. You could still make some money off of, what you enjoy doing. The problem was two things. One, I didn't enjoy what I was doing. I've talked about it before. I pigeonholed myself into this little shit right here, into TF2, which, for the love of God, guys, don't do that, no matter how much you might love one property. Burnout was really bad, and two, I actually got extremely little cash. Like, extremely little money from it because of monetization, and I don't make as much money as I think some people think. So I think I took a few sponsorships at that time because I had to. Like, there was no argument. I had to take it. So yeah, I made very little money, and the two of us we weren't making anything, so I had to take the job, and yeah, it's good. I guess I'm enjoying it. Having like a full-time normal job is really nice, because one of the biggest anxieties of living off of being a content creator is the just inconsistency in money. You have no idea how much you're gonna make a month. Stuff like Patreon and subscriptions can sort of help alleviate that worry, because it does sort of become a little bit of a consistency, but that's still like, you're banking on people giving you money. And if you're not banking on people giving you money, you're banking on ads giving you enough money. It's not fun. It's really not. You gotta be like really popular for it to just not even be a worry. Yeah, financial stability feels nice, and that's what it is with this job. I was a contractor for a while, but I got converted recently, so now it's a stable paycheck, and holy shit, it feels nice. But it is a full-time job, so I don't really have the energy to make- I definitely don't have the energy or motivation to make videos. I will just tell you that, guys, right now. It's not happening. I have no plans for it. I'm sorry. The closest you're gonna get from me is streams. Now, let me talk about health issues. The long and short of it is, my back is fucked. Like, grade A fucked. From lower back to the neck. After something happened in 2021, I started to slowly get back into exercising. I was really in shape in high school when I did swimming, and then college came around, and I didn't do shit for 6 years. So something happened, and it was a wake-up call of, oh my god, I need to get back into shape. So I started, like, early last year, slowly building up, and then early this year, I started really exercising and going to the gym, doing cardio, doing upper body exercises with whatever machines my apartment complex has, stuff like that. So generally my day-to-day on the weekday is work 8 to 4, 9 to 5, depending on what time I get up. Immediately go to the gym for between 1 to 2 hours, depending, unless I have something else happening. And then I come home and rest. At that point, I have no energy. Like, usually very little energy by that point, because whatever energy I had left over from the day was spent exercising. My point being, you know, don't expect consistent streams. I want to get back into doing streams, because streams are a lot easier to do than videos, even though I personally believe I'm significantly better at making the videos than I am at being a streamer. But that also kind of comes with time and practice, although I am super out of the loop on friggin' everything. I obviously keep up with all the news, like all of the amazing Twitch stuff coming out recently that I don't really want to go over. It's great. There's another thing. So, because my back is big time fucked, that is how I am referring to it at this point. That's how it's being talked about. Because it is super fucked. What actually makes my back and neck, like, inflammation and hurting whatever worse is sitting in a chair. So, I feel like you can understand that I have to sit in a chair for 8 hours a day. Obviously, I can get up and stuff, thank God. But I have to sit there for 8 hours a day. And then I can go exercise, and I'm good. Exercising and being active really helps my back and neck. But then if I come back and sit in this chair, it's just gonna get worse. It's gonna compound on itself and just get continually worse. So get a standing desk. I have the plan to do that, but it's a matter of money. IKEA actually sells the exact same desk I have, but in a standing sitting form, and I do plan to get that. But that is $800. So we're waiting a little bit on that, because I just bought another piece of furniture that was more overdue than a desk. How about that? My body isn't exactly jazzed at the idea of sitting even more at a desk and streaming. Does your work have standing desks? I work from home. This is my office. Couldn't you just take an egregiously long time to make a video so it isn't so hard? Yeah, I mean, the problem is I don't have any motivation to make a video. No motivation means I haven't thought about video ideas. So, like, I don't know what you want me to do, man. Videos are too much effort, not much reward. At least streams can be half-assed for a meager reward. That's actually something I did forget to mention. So, like, if you're wondering why I don't stream on YouTube, the reason is because I feel like, and I think Jerma said this in the past about his main channel, when I put something on my channel, I feel like it has to be top quality. Has to be like top tier material. And when you stream regularly, most of that is not going to be good stuff. Like, it's not going to be entertaining. So I feel like if I streamed on my main channel, then, you know, kept the VOD up, it would just bog everything down. And I don't want to do that. And that's why I don't stream on YouTube. Twitch is, let's, let me not talk about Twitch. Because I am currently streaming on Twitch. But I feel like there's a lot of stuff that I don't need to, you know, mention, and you guys know what I'm talking about. You could also put your VODs in an unlisted playlist. Well, I also don't want to, like, spam people with notifications on YouTube, because some people might have notifications on for videos, and I don't want to spam them with random-ass streams. But if things go the way they go, I might have to switch back to YouTube. Or I might have to switch streaming to YouTube. Let me clarify. Hey kiddos, it's post-stream Skymin. Here's where I'm at this point in time. Since I don't have to rely on the revenue of this channel to feed and house me anymore, I wasn't initially planning on making any videos in the near future. However, since I also don't have to stress over satiating the algorithm, I can upload videos that I wouldn't have been able to previously. No, I don't mean completely changing my channel's video topics or exposing myself for the sake of money. I mean stream highlights. Like I said in the video, I plan to occasionally stream over on Twitch for the time being. You know, if things take a steeper dive into the dumps or there's an overwhelming desire for me to switch, I'll transfer over to YouTube. But for the time being, I am over at Twitch. I've done video highlights in the past, but they tend to perform terribly in comparison to my video essays. But since I have no need to whore myself out to the algorithm, nor the time/motivation to make them myself, I thought stream highlights would be a nice way to get your optional dose of Skymin does random shit on the internet. Now, these videos won't be edited by myself. In fact, this video, you're hopefully still watching at this point, was actually edited by Pants Mode. Say hi to the audience, Pants. Feel free to plug your socials somewhere. It could be over my face if you want. The style may be different, but it'll still be me being me, just in an unscripted format, which makes various rants so fun. And then they just decided to give him pool noodle dreadlocks? So, like, are these part of this these headphones? And if it is, what the fuck happened to his hair? He drank too much Mountain Dew. Yeah, that's the side effects of future Mountain Dew. So, I hope you stick around and you're not hovering over that unsubscribe button, because who knows, maybe I'll return to the essay format one day. Maybe that'll be a TF2 video. I gotta keep you on the edge of your seat somehow.